I'm not gonna eat all that. Don't even get your hopes up. Anyway, I haven't made a video in a long time, so I figured I would today. Man, that's greasy. I'm not eating that. It's delicious, but I'm not eating it. Booyah. How are you guys doing? Jeremiah Nickel, Kansas City. Guys, first of all, I love all the positive comments you've been giving me on doing Evan Van Ness's Week in Ethereum audio podcast version. Congratulations to Evan Van Ness for getting Status to help fund him a little bit and get that thing going. I think that Joey Fergo and Evan Van Ness, these guys that are pulling together links of quality material every day and every week for you. I'm just helping to spread the news in a little bit different format, and great job to you guys. So keep up the good work. I can't believe this price, right? And part of me can't believe it, but I've been way too conservative. That's the problem. I really didn't even think, we were going to get $50 by the end of the year, but that was before the EEA was announced, and here we are, over $100. And now and then I had said anything under 50 is a good buy. Anything under 100 seems like I'm just going to say it, man. But by the end of the year, I'll just say it. Anything under $200 looks like we're in like Flynn. I don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows. So thanks to all of you traders believing in the process, and a lot of the investors too. And it's been a long time coming, but it hasn't really been that long if you think about it. I mean, it's really kind of a mind blow how, in some ways, we look at 15-minute candles and then or 1 hour candles or 1 day candles, and then you just kind of, the weeks have been passing by. It's only May. I mean, we penetrated what, $113, $114, $115 somewhere, maybe. Wow, it's impressive to say the least. And if you take a look at what's happening right now, this was, I remember back in 2014, the dream of Bitcoin really was to be able to pull some of the things together that Ethereum and really some other coins have, which is widespread adoption. And we're still not widespread. Worldwide, what, $70 billion market cap? It's still, anything under $1 trillion is going to be a drop in the bucket. Well, maybe not $1 trillion, but at least certainly 100 billion, 200 billion. I mean, it's still like kind of building its feet to be on the radar of some major players, and the major players already are backroom testing this stuff. It's going to be an amazing year. I mean, this has started off pretty darn amazing, and I'm curious, by Christmas time, are we going to be talking about $200? I've been waiting for 7 days for Kraken to approve, the Synapse Wire thing, to get some money in there, because I was hoping to be in at around 88, 90. I wanted to get the last part of the last major investment in my world, which is small potatoes for most of you guys probably, as get my big buy order in, under $100. Well, I'm still going to do it, even wherever it is, and then just dollar cost average the rest of it, and away we go. So I don't have any advice. I'm out of advice. I don't have anything. We got 3 big conferences coming up, Metropolis coming up. I mean, I still feel like there's going to be some other big news that is devoid of all 3 of those things, right? And the Raiden network. So Raiden, Metropolis, Token Summit, Consensus, Ethereal. I think that's what, today or something, yesterday. I don't remember right off the bat, but May is hot wired for a lot of talk and speculation to come out. It's hard to soak it all in. When I'm doing the audio thing, I'm just like, it's a blur to me when I go through and just reading everything that's going on. It's been incredible. And yeah, I'm pretty excited for everybody, and a lot of you early adopters, I'm excited for you. And just because you're new to this, you're still an early adopter. Don't forget that. You're still an early adopter. $70 billion in crypto worldwide is early for something that is obviously being taken notice by governments and large institutions. don't kid yourself for a second if you feel like this is still a test. Bitcoin was a litmus test, and Bitcoin is still, you know, it's lost overall market share. Its price has still gone up. Its unconfirmed transactions have too. Don't kick the girl out just yet, right? The old girl is, you know, she may be a one-trick pony, but a lot of people still find speculative value in it. I don't. I want utility value. I want fundamental and technical value that's can do more than just be you know, ones and zeros. I want my Ether to do something, and what my Ether is doing now is tipping people on Reddit. Thanks to Doppio. Thank you, Doppio. User Doppio on Reddit wrote the script for, I guess you call it a script, whatever the code is, for people to be able to tip small amounts of Ether or whatever Ether they want using Reddit credentials, and an address is automatically generated and the user can retip it and go out. So I gave him half an Ether. That's 0.5 for those of you doing the math. I'm an elementary person, so I have to think in terms of like that. That's, for me, is a very significant amount of money, and at the same time, that's very liberating for me to be able to tip good ideas. Reddit Gold is beautiful. Reddit Gold helps Reddit. But I think as time goes on, I want to see the tipping thing on Reddit be our version of Reddit Gold in Ethtrader and Ethereum. I'm not so sure about spamming other subreddits with it. It's kind of like the whole Dogecoin thing. I get it. It's trendy. It's fun. Everybody's seen it. I like it being kind of our way of having an internal currency. And actually, I got a nice tip from somebody recently as well. So, you know, that pot right there is going to get doled out and redistributed. And but Doppio, you did a good one, buddy. You really did. And hats off to you. There it is. Hats off to you for writing that code. It's been a long time coming, and I really appreciate that. I think the rest of us do too. Manamo was out there last night. What did we get? 6,000 comments when we were spiking above $100. And then this morning, it was 1,000 comments by 4 a.m. or something. That's a record for Ethtrader daily discussion. Okay, phenomenal. Don't forget to upvote the daily. Some of you guys think we're not going to get it on the front page of all or whatever. It's not about that. We got ladies in the kitchen that are making you lunch, and if you don't upvote for hot lunch or downvote for cold lunch, they're not going to know how many people to serve. All right, so just upvote the daily, because the more hot lunch, the better. All right, that's how that works on Ethtrader. It's just what we do. Okay, we do that, and we also, you know what? I didn't say this word, I didn't write this word, I didn't mention it, I did nothing for 2 months. I said last night, if we reach $110, I'm buying donuts. Man, that's too greasy, I can't do it. What are we gonna do, guys? Some of you guys are swimming in it right now. Don't buy a Lambo. Get a Lambo, get a tractor. Donate it to a farmer in Africa or something. But anyway, oh, DevCon 3. I said if we reach $100, I'd be looking at going to DevCon 3. I'm gonna have to hold off, and the reason is I've got 4 kids. I have to do some thinking about financial stuff. I gotta be smart. I feel like if I break the seal on the profits, I'm going to lose long-term opportunities. If I can't afford a vacation out of pocket now, just because I've made a profit in something else doesn't necessarily mean that I need to start blowing it. Does that make sense? I kind of look at this in investment, and this whole thing it's a grand experiment, and I'm not ready. I don't know if I'm ready to take any kind of profit for personal enjoyment. I have to do some work on the house. I will say that I will keep contact in video and audio and on Reddit, and I appreciate all your support. And you know, it's gonna be a wild ride this year. I'm not saying 100% about DevCon 3. There's some of you guys I've talked to on Google Hangout. Man, I'll just come up and give you a big old hug. I'm probably gonna have a shirt that says it too. Big hugs from Kansas City. I hope you're a hugger. And if you're not, that's okay. I'm not weird. All right. It's fellowship. And love you guys. So be good. Also, some of you guys, I got to say this. Some of you guys probably making so much money now, you could probably quit your job. I want you to think about that before you do it. We've had a Redditor in the past that deleted his account. His name is Red Ember. And I hope he's got an alternate account, and I hope he's still lurking around. He had posted one point in time that he was finding a hard time getting fulfillment. He had so much money from trading cryptos that he had so much money he just lacked fulfillment. He actually made enough, I think, to quit a job and then the day trading thing, and then he just really was doing fantastic. With wealth, you know, with wealth, you need to create opportunities outside of that wealth for yourself. Okay, if that means charitable deeds, putting your money to work, doing things that are beneficial to you and your soul. And on the flip side, Lag of Jesus reaching out to you. He had lost quite a sum of money. I won't go into it. He posted recently the legend of the Chinese farmer. You should look him up, Lag of Jesus. Look at his user history and find that YouTube video, because out of everything that's both equally good and bad, you can have reverse consequences come pretty quick. So if you're down, this too shall pass, right? And if you're up, you need to make sure that you find ways of supporting them, but don't be surprised if the pendulum swings the other way. Like, nature has its way of correcting things. Not to get all religious on you, but I just want you guys to get away from the computer screen every now and then and go on a jog, or do some exercise, or do some community work, and take care of yourselves, okay? Be good. So exciting. It's just exciting. It's a lot of fun. So cheers from Kansas City. Big hugs, and hope to see you guys in the interwebs. And yeah, I'm almost out of school, so summertime's coming. Maybe we'll fire up the Google chat, and I'll fire up the fire pit and fire up a cold beer with you and talk. All right, be good. We'll see you.